The compassion gained through meditation is a natural flow that leads to a vegan diet. A deep respect for all living beings brings change to our dining tables as well. So how are the teachings of meditation related to a vegan diet? At first glance, they might seem like separate topics, but they share the core values of compassion and harmony. Through meditation, we gain a deep understanding of our connection not only with ourselves, but with all living beings. In a state of deep meditation, we realize the cosmic truth that all beings are interconnected, which naturally leads to deep compassion for the suffering of others, especially the suffering of animals. Consuming animal products involves the lives and suffering of countless animals. For someone with expanded consciousness and compassion through meditation, it is difficult to turn a blind eye to such suffering. Therefore, a vegan diet that refrains from animal exploitation and respects life becomes a natural practice of the compassion gained from meditative discipline. This goes beyond a mere ethical choice. It is an important step toward our peace of mind and the harmony of the universe. Furthermore, a vegan diet has a positive effect on meditation from a physical standpoint. A light and easily digestible vegan meal purifies the body and increases energy, helping one to focus and immerse themselves more deeply in meditation. The body and mind become more harmonious. Breathing is the pathway for life energy, and dietary habits are the foundation of our body and mind. Both are essential elements for spiritual growth. In spiritual practice, our breathing and dietary habits are important factors that cannot be overlooked. Ancient yoga scriptures taught methods to regulate prana, the life energy, through breathing. Conscious breathing goes beyond simply inhaling oxygen. It is a powerful tool that stabilizes our mind, organizes our thoughts, and balances our inner energy. Deep and steady breathing is essential for entering a deeper state of meditation by reducing mental agitation and maximizing concentration. Modern science also shows many research results indicating that breathing exercises contribute to stress reduction and physical and mental stability. And what we eat directly affects not only our bodies, but also our mental and spiritual states. Foods that burden digestion, such as meat, can make the body heavy and the mind cloudy. Additionally, many spiritual traditions view animal products as being associated with negative energy or karma. On the other hand, a fresh and natural vegan diet keeps the body light and clear. This greatly helps in reducing distractions during meditation practice and maintaining a more awake and focused state. Just as the moonlight reflecting on the surface of a pond is seen more clearly when the water is clear, a purified body and mind become a vessel that can more clearly accept spiritual truths. The belief that meditation can connect us with a divine presence has a long history, and this can be supported through actual experiences and research beyond mere belief. The idea that meditation helps in connecting with God or cosmic consciousness is a teaching that has been claimed for thousands of years in many spiritual traditions. And surprisingly, modern neuroscience and psychology research are also exploring that possibility. It is already well known that our brain waves change when we reach a state of deep meditation. In particular, an increase in theta waves and gamma waves is known to be related to deep meditative states, intuitive insights, and higher-level states of consciousness. These brain waves are associated with transcendent experiences that are difficult to encounter in daily life. Research on the brains of people who frequently have religious or spiritual experiences has observed a decrease in activity in certain areas of the brain, particularly the parietal lobe, through meditation. The parietal lobe is the part that allows us to perceive time and space and separate ourselves from the surrounding environment. It is said that when activity in this area decreases, individuals may experience a sense of unity where the boundaries of time and space become blurred and they feel as one with the universe. This experience serves as strong evidence that can be interpreted as a sense of unity with God or cosmic consciousness. Additionally, it is reported that areas related to the brain's reward system are activated through meditation, leading to feelings of happiness and tranquility. These positive emotional states can act as a catalyst to deepen the sense of connection with a divine presence and spiritual enlightenment. This suggests that meditation goes beyond the realm of belief and is a practical method that can actually bring changes to our brain and consciousness, opening the door to divine experiences. Nature is a great teacher that reminds us of the preciousness of all living beings. Meditation in nature further strengthens the ethical values of a vegan life. We often live forgetting our connection with nature in complex urban life. However, nature can be our greatest teacher and source of inspiration. Meditating in nature has a very deep connection with the values of a vegan life. The moment we hear the chirping of birds in the forest, feel the sound of the wind, and breathe in the life force of the trees, we intuitively realize that we are part of nature and that all living beings are interconnected. This deep sense of connection awakens the awe and compassion for all living beings latent within us. This realization naturally leads us to perceive animals not as simple resources, but as noble living beings sharing the earth with us. Choosing a plant-based vegan life instead of consuming animal products that cause unnecessary suffering is an act of practicing these values of respect for life. Meditation in nature reminds us of how closely we are connected to the earth and makes us realize that humans are not beings separate from nature. This leads to deep reflection on how the food we eat affects the global environment and other living beings, and consequently becomes a motivation to choose a sustainable and compassionate vegan life. A life in harmony with the cycles and balance of nature, that is the ultimate goal toward which meditation and veganism aim. In this way, meditation and a vegan diet have a powerful synergy that makes our bodies, minds, and the world around us healthier and more compassionate.